Good morning. Today is June 6th. I am headed into the Shenandoahs. Just leaving the Stanimals hostel from last night. Got about 20 miles to do today to get to the second shelter. So hopefully all goes well and I make it the 20 miles because there's really not much stealth camping in between. It's supposed to be a hot one today in the high 80s. I think maybe even pushing 90s. So hopefully I can get to camp as early as I can. Anyways, feeling good today after a 0 day yesterday. So ready to push forward. Talk to y'all soon. So far, about a mile in the Shenandoah National Park. It's pretty dense forest in here. It's kind of nice. Looks like I'll be pretty covered with the trees, so keep the sun off me. At least I'm hoping most of the way it'll be like that. It's starting to get pretty humid. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Feeling pretty good. My pack's a little lighter today, which is nice. I'm carrying about 2 liters of water and 2.5 days of food. Got rid of all my winter gear, and I have my lighter 40-degree quilt, so my pack is a couple pounds lighter than it was when I started, so I'm feeling good about that. And pushing north. Hey, I'm about 8 miles in for the day. I'm coming up on Calf Mountain Shelter, where I'm going to stop for lunch and rest my feet for a little bit, take a little break. I think it's mile 872, headed Nobo on the Appalachian Trail. So yeah, stop and have lunch, take a little break before I knock out the next 12 miles, which will get me to the next shelter where I'm gonna be camping tonight. But still feeling pretty good, even though it's kind of hot out here, but hopefully I can knock out this 12 miles without any issues. But talk to you soon. Well, I got to the shelter, well, almost to the shelter. It's 0.3 off trail, so I decided I'm not going to the shelter for lunch. I'm just going to sit on this rock here and make a tuna pita. So that'll be my lunch for the day, not headed to the shelter. Don't want to 0.3 there and back, over half a mile. I just don't want to put in the extra mile, or the extra 0.6 mile since I got a 20-mile day. So my lunch is on a rock. Crowded campground tonight.
Good to know the Rick Runner.
Good morning. It is June 7th. It's going to be a hot and humid one today. I just left the Black Rock Hut, which is a shelter where I camped. It was pretty busy there last night. Had a Boy Scout troop there and very few places to camp, so it was kind of noisy and crowded, but that's what happens in the national park sometimes. Anyways, today I am headed to a camp store and a campground. It's about 6 miles from here where I can take a shower, grab breakfast, and then I'm headed on, probably doing about 14 miles today total to get to the next shelter. Yeah, it's supposed to be hot and humid, but pressing on, feeling pretty good today after 20 miles yesterday. So yeah, that's my plan for the day. Talk to you soon. Nice way to start the morning with a nice view. Didn't have much of any yesterday. I'm not sure if I'm going all the way up there or not. Not sure where the trail heads from here. Nope, it didn't go up those rocks, it went around it. Peaceful day in the Shenandoah National Park. Hey there, I am back. Just left the Loft Mountain camp store. I stopped and had lunch and took a quick shower. I didn't take any videos there because there were so many people around. Just kind of wanted to respect everybody's privacy and didn't video everybody that was there. So I passed on that one, but I'm back on the trail, headed to Pinefield Hut, which is the next shelter. I think it's about 6 more miles to go, and I'll be camping there for the night. So I'm headed north again. Talk to you soon. Made it to the Pinefield Hut. This is where I'll be camping tonight. Nice little fire pit. Hopefully I can find a nice little campsite to put up my tent. Got a bear box so I don't have to hang a bear bag. I also have bear another little area to hang your bear bag. So now I just gotta find a tent spot. Deer right outside my tent. Good morning, it is June 8th. I just left the Pinefield Hut shelter and I am headed to Bear Fence Mountain Hut. Which is a shelter about 20 miles away. I plan on camping there. It's about 7:30 in the morning. It's a little humid today. I think it's supposed to be in the high 80s, but I think I also have some nice views today. So if so, I'll take some photos and videos and show them to you. Other than that, I am headed north. Have a great day. First view of the day. Can't stay too long. I got quite a few miles to do today. Good morning. Today is June 9th. I am leaving the Lewis Mountain campground. I actually stayed here last night. Didn't go to the shelter. Stayed at the campground instead. I had the camp store. So I got some food there and I took a shower, did laundry, and now I am headed north again. I think today I have about 13 miles to get to the next shelter. I'm gonna take it a little easier today and not push 20. So 13 miles is, I think, about all I'm gonna do today. It's supposed to be sunny. Well, I don't know about sunny. It rained last night, but it's sunny right now, but I think it's supposed to rain again sometime today. It's probably in the mid 80s, but headed north, feeling good. Talk to y'all soon. Nice view today. I just left the Big Meadows Lodge, had lunch there. I'm stuffed. I had a cheeseburger, I had a salad, and I had blackberry cobbler with blackberry ice cream. So I consumed way more than I needed to, but it's gonna make for a slow 3.5 mile hike to the next shelter. But the food was good. It was nice to have real food and not trail food, so I kind of get that or grab that opportunity whenever I'm able to. Anyways, headed to the shelter. I think it's supposed to rain again tonight, but so far it's cooled off a little bit. It's breezy now, so it looks a little bit nicer than it was earlier today. I will talk to y'all soon. Rock Spring Hut. Stayed for the night, June 9th. Good morning. It is June 10th. I am leaving Rock Spring Hut, where I camped last night near the shelter. I'm headed about 15 miles today to, I think it's called Pass Mountain Shelter. The next shelter, well, it's a second shelter from here, about 15 miles. And I'm gonna stop at the Skyland Lodge for breakfast, hopefully, which is about 4.5 miles from here. Today's supposed to be high 70s, rain on and off throughout the day, if the weatherman is correct. But it looks like it's supposed to be like that for the next couple days again. It's been pretty humid here, and everything seems damp and never really seems to dry out. But anyways, I am headed onward, headed north again. I'll take pictures if there's any good views along the way, and I hope you're all having a great day. Hey, little update on the Shenandoah National Park. The last few days I've been here, there's not really a lot of views for thru hikers, for anybody hiking the AT. It seems like the majority of the good views are Blue Blaze trails off the AT. So kind of disappointed in that. It is nice and green and lush, that's for sure, but it's mostly, our views are a couple overlooks and mostly just forest. There has been a lot of wildlife. I haven't seen any bears, but there's quite a few deer, snakes, stuff like that. The one good thing about the Shenandoahs for AT hikers is you don't have to carry a lot of food because there are waysides and lodges and some campgrounds along the way that you can stop and buy food or eat in a restaurant and get a good meal or a warm meal anyways, which is nice because food is heavy to carry, so I'm only carrying right now probably a day and a half of food. I will be resupplying probably in 2 days, but I don't need to carry a lot through the Shenandoahs. Like I said, for breakfast, I'm actually headed to the Skyland Lodge this morning. So hopefully I can grab a good breakfast and be on my way. The terrain gets a little rocky here for a bit. Nice little view. Big old rock pile. Headed over that way. Incredible views from the Timber Hollow Overlook. Nice way to start off the morning. And there's even trail magic. Love to find trail magic along the way. Maybe get some coffee in the morning. Let's see. Sweet, water queen again. Love to see ya. Thanks for the trail magic. Just arrived at the Skyland Resort. Hoping to stop in and get some breakfast. Here's the view from Little Stony Man Cliffs. is, if it's poisonous or not. And I need to pass it. What do I do? Come on, snake, go on. I wish I knew my snakes. Well, that stupid snake did not move. It's still in the middle of the trail. I had to run by it. I don't know if it was poisonous or not. I don't know my snakes, but I had to pass it anyways. Last mile to the shelter is always the toughest. Doesn't matter if it's 15 miles or 22 miles or 5 miles. The last mile seems the longest. Still really humid. It hasn't rained yet, but it's been thundering for the last 45 minutes or so, but no rain where I am at, but it looks like it's raining around me. Anyways, almost to the shelter. Should be here shortly. My feet are tired and I'm hungry and can't wait to get to camp and set up. Well, I got my tent set up just in time for the rain. So I don't know if it's gonna rain all night or not, but I'm hungry. I want to cook dinner. I guess I won't be, normally I go to the shelter area. There's a picnic table there and I cook there. But since it's raining again, I think I'm going to make something quick and just cook outside my tent before I hang my food bag. Looks like it's gonna be a boring night. Making ramen in the rain, quick and easy. Hopefully I don't burn down my tent. Well, it's pouring rain, but it's not a total loss. I do have wine, box wine, and my ramen. Nothing gourmet about it, but it's dinner. Good morning, it is June 11th. It poured all night long. I had put up my tent last night just in the nick of time and it started pouring and it did not stop all night. It's still sprinkling right now. Broke down my tent, it was all soaked and muddy on the outside. It pretty much stayed dry on the inside. But today, I'm not sure what my plans are. I do have reservations for Stumble-In Hostel. So I'm supposed to hike 21 miles, get a shuttle, and then go to the hostel. But my shuttle canceled on me last night, so if I don't find another shuttle to take me to the hostel, I guess I'll just stay on trail, and the next shelter is 13.5 miles. So hopefully I get that figured out before too long, so I can call and cancel if I can't make it tonight. But other than that, there is a wayside about 7 miles, so I'm gonna stop there, get a little bit of resupply, grab something to eat. But yeah, that's my plan for the day. Hopefully I can find that shuttle and get out of the rain tonight and dry my tent and get all the mud off of it and start again tomorrow. I'll let you know how it works out. Well, I found a hostel. Mountain Home Hostel is going to pick me up and they have a bunk for me for the night, so I get to get out of the rain. Thank goodness. The trail always provides. I also wanted to say thank you to everyone who reached out to Jeff with resupply items for me, and everyone that contributed for gear and all the texts and messages that you guys leave. I just wanted to let you know that I greatly appreciate all of that, and it's so nice to know that you guys back home are cheering me on. I was actually at the lodge eating lunch the other day, and I was by myself, and I was reading through all my Facebook messages while I was in there, because I hardly ever have a signal that I can go on Facebook that often. But I was getting all teared up reading all the messages, and the waitress came over and asked me if everything was okay. And I'm like, yeah, no, everything's fine. They were tears of joy. I mean, I was so happy just reading all of those, knowing you guys cheer me on. I just want to let you know that. Thank you very much. I know I chose to be out here in this struggle, but I'm loving every day of it. Even I'm embracing the suck, because there is a lot of it that sucks, But there's a lot of really awesome times as well. Whoops, I better watch where I'm going before I fall. Anyways, again, thank you very much. Talk to you all soon. I got my 4-day resupply here. I have my cereal with my powdered milk, some Mountain House breakfast. For lunch, I have peanut butter and jelly on croissants, or salami or pepperoni on croissants. Dinner is packaged chicken, either buffalo style or lemon pepper, with mashed potatoes, and then I brought some fresh veggies, either green beans or Brussels sprouts. And then I have some snacks over here, my drinks, Gatorade and Emergency. And for dinner tonight, I'm packing out a fresh salad and some leftover chicken. So I should be set for the next 4 days until I get to Harper's Ferry. Good afternoon. Today is June 12th. I'm just leaving the Mountain Home Hostel where I stayed last night. It was a great hostel to stay at. They took me into town so I could resupply. I did laundry, took a shower, had breakfast this morning. Nice place. I actually even sprayed out my tent to get all the mud off of it. So it's not dry for today, but it's at least cleaner than it was yesterday. So today I'm headed to, I'm not exactly sure. I'm either gonna do 10 or 15 miles. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon, so I got a bit of a late start today. So I'll just see how I feel. I'm not in a rush today. So I'll stop wherever I feel like stopping. Other than that, as usual, heading north. I'm about 4 days away from Harper's Ferry, which is the spiritual halfway point on the AT. So I'm looking forward to that. And I have a friend from Wisconsin coming in Harper's Ferry, and she's gonna hike 100 miles or so with me. So that'll be fun. But as of right now, headed north. I will talk to y'all soon. Picking wild raspberries on the AT. Gotta love it. Yum yum. Staying tonight at Jim and Molly Denton's shelter. Hi ladies. And a bunch of Boy Scouts over there.
Hey, you guys Boy Scouts?
There's some horseshoes, a bear pole to hang the bear bags. And there's a shower back there. I will walk down there and show you. This is one of the few shelters that actually has a shower. I don't think it's an actual shower. Let's see. It is a hose. But at least it's water that we don't have to get from a stream, so it is nice. I'm sure it's ice cold. Anybody in here? Okay. Not very glamorous, but it's better than digging a hole in the woods. Potatoes are deafening. So loud, it's been going on for miles. Entry to Bears Den Hostel and Trail Center. Very cool property. Bear Den Hostel. Hi guys. Stayed here last night. There's a few more bunks over here. Laundry area. and hostile.